Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are working in my memory planner. We are catching up the last week in July. I'm a little behind, but that's okay. I've pulled some pastel-y colored papers because I think I'm going to use some big Disney sticks. I'm loving this little Mickey Minnie. I'm loving Be in Love with Your Life, and I actually like these two together, so we might figure out a way to make all of these work. So this is just the photos that we're scrapping. It's the end of summer, so it was her last week of camp. We went to a baseball game with the family, and I unfortunately was in a car accident this week. So these photos tell a lot of stories, and so let's just get started with the layout. Okay, after auditioning both scrapbook pieces of paper, I go with the pastel with the hearts instead of the one with the like paint strokes. I just thought the greens and the blues worked better with the Mickey and Minnie Mouse stickers that I wanted to use. And so I kind of go with, at first I thought I was going to do something more complex in order to have two big thickers. But in the end, I just stay with my classic kind of like, I always call it like bookends, where I kind of have the scrapbook paper, then all my photos on just opposite sides of the layout, bookending the layout itself. This is just something that I think is always a safer one for me, but with that comes the variations that you could always use brighter scrapbook paper or less, like more mute scrapbook paper. That way your photos pop off of it are all choices that you get to make while memory keeping in a planner like this. I do have, like I think I mentioned it on my last memory planner, this is like my 5th year doing it in a happy planner, and I still appreciate this format being vertical. I've just obviously been comfortable with it, but I love Heidi Swap's version of it that is done in the storyline chapter insert, size, and it's also a horizontal, and she has a class that goes with it as well. And there's just a lot of inspiration on Instagram, and I'm just curious if I want to try Heidi Swap's version even in horizontal for like the last quarter of the year, to do it for like October, November, December. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a switch for the last of the year. And who knows, like if I am not comfortable in it, I may just come back. But I just kind of thought about it because I still want to do it as a weekly project like this. In addition, I still do my project life and I still do my storytelling, but just as a challenge / change it up kind of thing. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you'd like to see it done. A, it's going to be horizontal, and B, just a kind of a smaller format, which just means my approach can't maybe always have these larger stickers, but that could be okay too, just something different to do. So anyway, back to my layout so far. I used 2 big stickers from the stickers from Happy Planner. These were all from the Disney, and you just saw me take my corner rounder for all of my photos right there, and I do believe I have about 4 and 4 on each side in order to balance it out. I always still like symmetry when I can achieve it. And the colors, it does make it look a little bit busier, but I think again because I did this kind of bookend kind of layout, it works and balances and leaves plenty of room for the journaling. The make today count also works really well, including doing the little bit of a navy color that's also in some of the letters. So overall, happy with this layout. It's a simple one, and in order to play catch up right now, I have to keep some of these simple. Even though I did do this footage, so this is footage I've had done, I just haven't been able to post it because I did that whole travel album series last month, which took some of my posting days in my schedule from there, or else I would have had, like videos every day and then nothing right now until some time passed. It's always a YouTube dilemma once in a while. Okay, I took the time to white out the rest of the lines. They were a little distracting with having the organic lines of it all. Sometimes I just feel like you can just start with a white piece of paper, but it is what it is. It's in my memory album with the date on there. So we have this side done with the hearts. Loving it. And then this side still with the hearts, but a lot of it got covered up, which is still okay, but the colors all work together. So let's move on to layout number 2. Okay, for layout number 2 in this video, we are going to be using the last of my kit from Close to My Heart. It was called Fresh Paint, and I do believe it was my June kit, and I did all those 12 by 12 layouts with it. So I have this piece of paper left, which this one actually was my favorite with the hearts, and then this side I have and I have a sheet of the checkered plaid, but I didn't want to cut into a new 12 by 12, so we're gonna figure out how to use this. I do have the other Roy G. Biv cardstocks, but these were the two smallest little pieces, so I figured this was enough scrapbook paper to kind of do a layout for this week's spread. I have my photos printed, and these are what's left of the sticker sheet. So definitely like these I can use in the little sentiments here and the stars. You know, maybe I can use it, like these two might be the oddballs out, but at least I have a little sneaker, a little text box here and now, so we'll make a fun little bright one. And if I need anything extra, I pulled out my Keleva Plan stickers. This is the first time ordering from her. My order included this one. This is what I wanted. So the rainbow quotes, if you haven't seen the pad, it's all of these quotes that start with the colors of the rainbow, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue. But then the same quotes are on the next page in black. So then when you get to the orange, the next page is in black. Same quotes. Yellow, etc., etc., etc. So my sister had bought this. She showed it to me. I loved it, and I was like, immediately add to cart. But since shipping was, you know, quite expensive, I just added to my cart to make it worth it. So I got summer florals, you know me and florals, and spring florals. And so I've already done 2 layouts, I think, with this one. So they should be on my channel. I haven't used this one just yet, but I certainly will. So supporting a small business, she's doing great, and so I just love this one. It even has the gray, and it does even do a brown sheet of quotes as well. I'm not sure if the quotes repeat. I didn't look at it like that fine-tunedly, but then there are some of the rainbow sheets in the back. So I figured with this kit, since it is a rainbow print, that I could throw a couple of these if I need anything to fill up some spots with, okay? So let's get started playing with this layout, and we are working in the first week of August, so I am a little behind, but we're going to catch up this weekend. So that was my whole goal, is to print pictures, catch up, do this, and then we can do some more storytelling with other kits and projects. So let's get started.
Get started on this side too. While I did the other one as what I would also imagine as a classic, like, simple layout, this one I also kind of keep as simple as 2. The only thing, like, I love this paper. The only thing I wish after when it's completed is I wish I made this initial paper cut thicker so that you can see more of that heart paper, like making it an inch thicker to take up some more of the room, I feel might be better. Just because, like, this paper is so beautiful. Like I said, it's my favorite, and in the end I just feel like you don't even see it a lot. It's just a funny remark on my end, knowing what the final layout turns out to be. So I love the way this is going so far, and I use the blue as well in order not to make another cut in the rest of the scrap that was left, so at least I'm still left with a solid piece in case I wanted to do something with it, with a bigger piece. But what I started doing in order to have the photos pop, because it was a busy background, I started matting it with the green and blue cardstock that was left over. And these all coordinate together. As I explained, this was all from Close to My Heart, and so the colors work perfectly. So matting them on the photo, matting them with the cardstock in those colors, helps them pop off of that background. So in these photos, we had a week where I just was shopping and still moving in. So these are still like the first month that or is it the second month? So we're in the second month of being home in our new home. So you're still sort of unpacking. So it's just fun pictures of the kids playing with the box and Maui playing with boxes still. I know us parents always love that, you have all these toys, but they want to play with the packing boxes for weeks. Then I'm also showing she got a new little tea set. I took her to the zoo this week, and then we were doing some arts and crafts, and she was playing doctor with daddy in some of these photos. So I'd like to capture those everyday moments too. This is why I have this project, because some of those little photos don't get put into my project life, but they will definitely make room in my layouts here. So here is that Keleva Plan quote sticker. So I wanted to use a black one on the right side, because I have that black and white check photo or paper, and then I go ahead and read a bunch more in the paper pack or sticker pack, and decide on another one lower down, and then I end up with one of the green ones in this left page too in order to tie it all together. Okay, that will finish up this layout. I just chose 3 quotes. I thought I needed more black on this side since I had this checkered one, and then I did a little color one as well. Love the colorfulness as this turned out. And now these will go in my scrapbook. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, everyone, bye!